Hi, this is Tech Lady. I'm coming back at you with that second video on my no-build, simple van camper style setup that I have here. I travel just kind of part-time here and there, and if I end up having to work late on a film set, I just crash in the van, save on hotel. But I've got everything set up. As in the first video, it was just kind of introductory, and this is going to show you all the gear that I use. And if you subscribe to my channel, you can see even more details of my past videos of my EDC bag, the bug out bag, and just simple survival items that I use traveling or even just being at home, just for basic survival needs. Thunderstorm, you never know, hurricane. Anyway, let's get started. I'll take you to the back of the van. Okay, this is the back of the van. I know it looks kind of like a quagmire from this end, but it does function. I sleep with my head towards the rear. I know a lot of videos show people sleeping the other way, but I like to sleep where I'm facing towards the front of the van, and I can kind of hear and see what's going on. As you can see, I've got my 6-gallon water jug. I'll fill it up before I travel, and my little drawers there to the left. This top's little duffel bag held all my sleeping gear, my tent that I'll show you, a chair, a stool, everything. A sheet and everything. That held a lot of stuff. Let's show you the more detail of the bedding here, because this is very important. I use these tubs because we use this van for other purposes, and these tubs serve as a place to store paperwork and such for somebody else. And then I've got these little small carpet mats. I picked those up at Walmart to put down to create a little bit of a cushion. A yoga mat, that just came from Walmart. The blow-up mattress, I like those. I got it from Amazon. Because then I can deflate it, roll it up, and then this bedding just doesn't even exist. All you see is the tubs, like in my first video. Just my pillow here. And then I've got I invested a little bit of money in a nice sleeping bag because I'm not one to be cold in the wintertime. Nice down-filled sleeping bag. And then I've got a sheet I can use to stuff inside. On warm days I might just sleep on top of that sleeping bag. But let's just show you another angle of this shot. Okay, this is the side of the van I'll probably use to get in and out of most often. I'm pretty small build. I can maneuver pretty good. As I've mentioned in the other video, we've got to keep these, the second row seats, because we use this for other purposes and we have passengers with us. And when I put all this gear up, you wouldn't even know, I had a bed back there. You just see tubs and maybe those cabinet drawers. But anyway, I'll show you. This is where I keep my Reflectix material. Actually, I just bought inexpensive sunshades and just cut them out to fit the windows. I can use those on occasion. But I prefer to kind of use the black curtains because from the outside it doesn't look like Jiffy Pop. All that aluminum foil around the vehicle, I'm kind of, that just spells out, hey, I'm sleeping in this vehicle. But I'll use them on hot summer days. And then as you come in, of course you see, we all know what that is. When you gotta go, you gotta go. And this is my EDC bag. I keep it with me. Just got some extra gear, and if you subscribe to my channel, watch the past videos, you'll see what I keep in my EDC bag. You see I got maybe an extra flashlight, a knife. I've got a small power pack in there if I need it, and just lots of other gear. Just too much to go into on this video. Now these are just some portable TVs. I've got both of them on display, but I've only used probably one at a time. I tend to like to watch old school TV, and they'll run off 12 volt or battery. This will run about an hour and a half, and you got to charge it. This one's just straight up battery, and it'll run on 12 volt. But anyway, let's see if we can get this to turn on. Might have already died already. But anyway, okay, that one's picking up a little channel. Sometimes, if I do a little urban sleeping in the van, might want to watch local TV. Just catch up on the news. Yeah, there we go. They pick up about 15, 20 channels if you're within 25, 30 miles of a, good sized city. Comes in HD quality. Okay, so anyway, some of us that like to watch old school TV. Now I'm going to pause. I'm going to show you the back of the van. Okay, this is the back of the van. You'll see I've got a nice fan. I just bought this at Walmart. It's got 3 different speeds to it. You just push on the back. This is just USB charge. And it's off. I'm going to leave it on. It's kind of hot here in the coastal south. And you can just let that run. It'll run, I think, 5 or 6 hours. And you got to charge it up again. Now, what I use for battery, I bought this inexpensive Jackery. I think it's the 240. Just, you can plug in. You got your 12 volt, your regular plug, 2 USB. And then I've got the solar panel. I keep the solar panel kind of to the side of the van. I'll show you that later. These are just up here. I keep these in this basket. That's a lightweight down-filled blanket. And then this is the heavy-duty one. Plus I got the Hot Pocket from Sierra Madre. It will actually heat up. It's got a little battery pack. And I keep that's a real heavy down-filled blanket in there for really cold nights. Now right now, I've got the sleeping bag set up, and I'm going to sleep with my head kind of towards the back, because I like to face towards the van. These are some items. I'm going to show you a little bit more of these here in just a moment. So this would be my view. As I'm lying down, I can see forward, and my legs can kind of stretch out in this opening, because I'm about 5'7", and kind of like to stretch out a little bit. And then if I need to get up quickly to get to the driver's seat or use the restroom, I don't have to turn my whole body around to do that. I'm already facing in the right direction. Now here's a nice little lantern. This thing will run 24 hours on, and it's solar powered. Like I mentioned in my other video, anything you can buy solar powered, buy it. Like all these devices here. Emergency radio, solar power, and the crank. This is solar power. This you can charge your phone with, solar power. This flashlight, I think this can double as all solar power. A couple of different settings there. You got this device. It's meant to, you need to bust out of a window, or I don't know, if you never have an intruder, you could use that. It's got a compass on there. Yeah, I got this from 4 Patriots. Now, another thing I need to mention is all these items I bought myself. I'm not being sponsored or any of that. These are just things that I thought would work for me, and just purchased them either through the internet or big box retail. Now, here's something. If I push that button, if there's anybody around, I don't think they're going to stay very long. Just an inexpensive air horn like you might use on a boat. And I think these are handy. Push that, and I don't think the intruder's going to stay very long, because they're not going to expect this. So then also I've got this is like a multi-purpose tool. Got some binoculars here. Get down here a little bit. This is a headlamp you can wear. Just keep that down there. A little headlamp you can wear. Now this blow-up mat's a little bit long, but I just fold it up. Then I've got just a knife you might need, protection or whatever. Bug spray. You got to have you some bug spray, especially in the south. First aid kit. I've got one here, and I've got one in another drawer. This is just an extra flashlight. And this is where I usually keep like the radio, the weather radio here. I just kind of put that in there, and they all have their USB cords. This is empty, but I would probably put personal items in there traveling. And of course, a mirror for getting ready. And this is a bigger mirror. I'll kind of pull this down when I need to. But yeah, and I can even see through the back of the van or something if I need to. But let me just pause. I'll show you a few more things. Oh, one quick thing before we step outside. The tray here. This is a handy little tray, and I'll try to show you. It does fold up, but you know, I've got the TV sitting there. It just hooks on the back of the headrest. Bought it on Amazon, or you could eat off of it or whatever. I just thought that was kind of clever. Trying to make use of all these seats. Okay, we're back at the back of the van here. I want to also mention, I bought these lights online. It's got a flashlight to it. And then if you push it, you've got three different, called the Lucy lights, different, you know, brightnesses on here. I haven't got them strung up. I'm still working on how I'm going to do that, but probably provide some, you know, nice lighting without being too bright. But those, and here we go, solar powered or USB. Now over here, I've got showing you that I got my shower bag there, and just use this cup for, you know, some cooking. I've also got other cooking materials. Keep everything in this drawer here. I've got some, you know, plates and all, stainless steel mess kit, coffee pot, and of course this is where my stoves and all go, and I'm about to show you those. But all that goes up there. Life straw in case you get a hold of some, you know, water from a stream. You just want to purify that. I keep that in this top drawer as well. I've just got it sitting there for display. Over here, I can cook 3 different ways. I've got the sun kettle. That'll heat up water in 30-40 minutes, give or take. I also have a propane stove. I don't have my propane set up. In the South, you got to be real careful about keeping that stuff in your vehicle. Anything over 120 degrees and it could explode. But I will, on certain times, keep propane with me and use this. I prefer Sterno. I've used it, even back when I was a kid, I used Sterno a lot. Sterno, I've got a couple of cans here. I just picked this up at Walmart. You use one in there, put your little metal pan there, and you heat up whatever you need. And Sterno's a little safer to keep in your vehicle when it's hot out. Of course, coming in the winter, I can put propane back in here, but I'm just don't want anything in here that could explode here in the coastal South. So yeah, the Sterno will be the main way I cook when it's warm. Later on, you know, I'll do propane. Okay, let's walk around here. This table, just a little table I bought. I can use it, well, like for what it is now, cooking. I can scoot it over by the van, eat off of it. Here's just a little stool I bought online. Folds up real tight. And a chair. This folds up small too. It's a click chair. I think it was about $99. But it's small. And when I get everything packed up, I'm going to show you how this stuff fits in. It holds, you know, a good sizable amount of weight here. This chair does, and it just folds up very small. Now, I'm going to show you my tent. This I may not use that often, but I bought this for $119, mainly because usually I'm by myself. Maybe I have somebody with me. This thing, I can pop this thing up in about 5 seconds. It's ready to go. And take it down in just a short time. It's got a mosquito net. I've got the, you'll see the little, kind of like a rain deflector. In case it's raining, it keeps the rain out. But I bought this, you know, online through that Reactive Outdoor site. I got it shipped to me in about 3 days. So I keep this packed up in case I need a tent. And I can just throw this thing up by myself. Okay, now this is the other side of the van. I've taken the TVs down. Sometimes I keep just a little inexpensive gray pillowcase over my backpack, so if I'm parked somewhere, it doesn't just stand out like a sore thumb. See, I've got the tray folded up. See how clever that is? It just folds right up, doesn't interfere with your ingress and egress getting in and out of here. Now down here, in that blue bag, I keep a regular coffee pot, just in case I'm somewhere where I have electricity and I can make coffee. This, of course, expandable bucket for washing dishes or water just for myself. Right here, is a bigger pillow. This bag, I just keep the extra cords and all that go with the jackery. And I'm going to show you the, let me show you that solar panel here. Yeah, there's where I keep the solar panel. I just keep it kind of on this side, keep it wrapped up in bubble wrap. You can see it. And it folds out. It's like 2 panels, so it's really nice. Now this round black thing here, this is a small pop-up tent. It's about 6 feet tall and 3 by 3. I don't know if you can tell what I'm pulling on here, but and you can use it for quick privacy or put your, porta potty, luggable loo in there, whatever you use, and it creates privacy. I just keep that kind of in the back there. Anyway, I'm going to pull these curtains and show you kind of what that looks like from the front side. Okay, this is, of course, the very front of the van, the passenger side. As you can see, I have got a portable refrigerator because I may start off my journey and want to throw a couple of yogurts in there, orange juice, a little ham and cheese sandwich, something that I don't want to spoil. This just runs off 12 volt, or you can use electricity. And it's small enough. I usually keep it in a drawer over there, but I got it set up. You can put, just enough in there, that way you don't spoil. And I just keep it over here to the side, and I've got it plugged into my, I've got a dual setup here. Now, I also, as you've known from my prior videos, like to mess with CB radios. I could put a full-on CB radio in here, but I chose the handheld because I don't want a large antenna on the van, because I'm trying to be low-key if I sleep in the van. I could use, I've got this. I'll show you this real quick. This comes with the handheld, and I could set it up, put it on top of the van, and it's a smaller antenna. And then just take it down at night before I go to sleep. So we'll just set that back down here. But for now, this handheld will run off batteries. But I just, if you want to save on battery, and let's see, I've got it on Weather Channel. The offshore waters forecast. Picking up good signal there. And, at night you really can pick up some good trucker traffic. So that's just something I keep on hand. Little refrigerator. And, of course, in this part of the country, you don't go anywhere without your sun visor. I mean, it's just too hot in the summertime. I just picked that up at Walmart, paid about $6 for it. And let me show you something. The curtain, when drawn, I mean, somebody just walking by the van, they don't really notice too much. The front windows aren't tinted, but I do have that Reflectix type material I can put in these. See, the doors are closed, somebody's walking by. You got your sun visor up to begin with, and these aren't tinted, but say I don't have anything up, you got the black curtain up, can't really tell what's back there. These windows are tinted pretty good, and if I'm sleeping and notice somebody putting their head up to the glass trying to see, and I think I'm going to notice that. And of course the back windows, I've got those curtains up. They really provide good darkness. And here we are back at the back of the van. Let me just close this up real quick. And the back window, I mean, unless your face is up next to the glass, you just can't really see in. So I'm kind of one of these that kind of prefers dark curtains in the windows instead of all that silver Reflectix. You just can't really see in there. But I will use it on occasion. And go around this way. Yeah, these aren't tinted, but looking back there, you just don't really notice what's going on. Anyway, I think that about sums it up. Let me pause for just a minute. So that's just a little bit more detailed information on the setup. If you have any questions or anything, just ask me. I'll tell you more about the particular items. I know it's a whole lot of information in a 20-minute video. But see, here's the van. I'm parked somewhere. I usually park it like hotels that are busy, or emergency room parking lots at a hospital. It's the best place to go. But anyway, this is Tech Lady, over and out. Hit that subscribe button and watch some other videos. And happy traveling, and keep it minimal. Tech Lady, over and out.